I'm here this morning with Rashenda and Martin Buck from Norwich, who are keen supporters of the charity and who have created an incredible fundraising stall outside their house, which they're going to tell us about. So let's meet Rashenda and Martin and find out, first of all, why you guys support Keeping Abreast. So could you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh no, we support Keeping Abreast. We're very passionate about the group. They helped us along our journey. I had a DAP in 2014, and I don't feel I could have done so well if I wouldn't have had the support of the lovely ladies who do the show and tell, and any little question you need to ask, they're there for you. It's just like a big family, and very, very good for the husbands as well. My husband's met several nice husbands or partners who have been also happy to have a chat.
So basically DEP is a kind of surgery, isn't it? They're breast reconstruction surgery. And then when you say about show and tell sessions, for people who don't know what that is where somebody would show you, normally in our face-to-face support groups, which we used to have before COVID, they'd show you what that breast reconstruction surgery actually looks like. So you can see what it looks like at the end, obviously in a private room and so on. But that is one of the benefits, isn't it, of Keeping Abreast, is that you can actually see what people surgery looks like at the end of the process.
Yeah, definitely, because you can look at it in a book, but it isn't as good as and I personally wouldn't have had reconstruction if it weren't for a lovely lady who showed me what she'd had done, and that was then my decision to go ahead and have reconstruction.
And so how long have you been supporting the charity then, Martin, the two of you?
Well, ever since my wife first was diagnosed, we heard about the charity and went along to the Benjamin Gooch Theatre in Norfolk and Norwich, the University Hospital. And ever since then, we've been going along when we can to that. They have a monthly meeting where there's sorry.
So 3 monthly?
I think it used to be. It used to be every 2 months, didn't it? But the thing is, obviously, everything's changed with COVID. So at the moment, the actual face-to-face support meetings aren't going, but they can still do things online, telephone or email. We've been doing some Zoom sessions like this, but yeah, I think it was every couple of months, wasn't it? Before.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and it's just nice to go along to these meetings and get to. Have a surgeon or someone just going through one part of the procedure too, and that's just lovely and in depth, and you can talk to them afterwards and open up to them, and they'll tell you everything you need to know, and it's just great, and everyone's lovely there.
Very informative.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, isn't it? Is that people can ask any questions that they want to do. And when you do have meetings with surgeons about breast reconstruction surgery, obviously those surgeons are under a lot of pressure, time pressure is what I'm saying, so that they can obviously tell you about your operation, but you might then go away and have lots and lots of questions. And that's what Keeping Abreast is about, is to try and help ladies with that side of things so that they can get their questions and concerns answered. And is that what happened with you, Rashenda?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, brilliant. Just the smallest questions, brilliant. Even like when a lady said to me, "Oh, take a towel in, because where you'll have the DAP where your tummy's gone to your boob, your tummy will be tender for your seatbelt on the journey home." Just a simple thing, but means so much.
Yeah.
Little hints and things like that are brilliant. The bits you would never have thought of.
And so if you can tell us a little bit about your stall, and maybe talk about it a bit, and then we can go and you can take your iPad outside if you don't mind and show us what you're up to. But what sort of things are you selling there?
Well, we started off a few years ago when my husband wanted to offload his workshop, and he had several jigsaws and books. So he jacked our trailer up, and we put some books and jigsaws out, and it's just escalated from there. This year we've been very fortunate. We've had a big donation of brand new toys, and so we basically, if someone donate it, we'll have a go at selling it. If we can't sell it, then we take it to the Big C, and they've got a lot bigger warehouse where they can then have a go at selling it themselves. We've had some things online as well, which family members do. I definitely don't do. But now we've got bric-a-brac books. People are kindly knitted items. I knit some items. Yeah. So I think really best if you have a look and see what we've got.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so now we're outside on Sunny Grove in Cossey, which is where Martin and Rishenda have got their stall, and Martin is going to just show us the sort of things that you're selling.
Right. Yes, these are the items we sell. Quite a variety of different items, from children's toys, even down to Christmas items, DVDs, CDs, loads of books. A rack there full of children's clothing, to shoes, lots of bric-a-brac, collectible bags, handbags. Yes, and variety of china and stuff. Yeah.
And I guess it changes every day, Rishenda, doesn't it? We can see you now. So you've got a board there to.
Yeah, that's our board, just to notify people of what we're doing, and also we keep them updated on how much has been raised.
In the window,
and
we have a board showing people where the money is actually going.
Yeah, there's a little board there explaining a bit about the reconstruction and Keeping Abreast charity.
Okay, well, thanks very much for showing us your stall, and perhaps you could just tell us if you've got any tips for anybody that would like to do something similar, maybe outside their house or outside their place of work.
Just get yourself a Nobu board, write a little bit of information, and people absolutely love keeping an eye on how much the stall go up by. That get changed daily. And also you need a little bit of time to try and chat to people, because people are so interested in the Keeping Abreast group and also different things. And basically, if you think that it isn't sellable, just have a go, because it's also helping with recycling. And it's amazing what people do enjoy buying, and also how kind people are with just donating if they don't want to buy an item.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So obviously, Martin, we've got to take COVID into account at the moment, haven't we? COVID-19. So what would you say about that? Just so the recommendations.
Well, when we have people outside the stall, generally we don't have a build-up. It's one or two people coming through here and there. So that's the distancing is quite good. And a lot of people do carry the hand sanitizer themselves. If not, they could always leave one or two on the table outside, just for people to help themselves do, and a little bit of tissue or something just to wipe their hands.
Yeah, so it's basically what the government's telling us, isn't it? Just to make sure you use the hand sanitizer, wash your hands before and after, and everything. So, and I think you wanted to say a few thank yous, Rishenda.
Yeah, if that's okay. I'd just like to thank everybody. Firstly, my husband, Martin, for helping me with keep lifting the stall in and out, which does take a little bit of time. And also a big thank you to a local neighbour who allow us to park our car in her drive so we can use our drive. The neighbour who cover up the items when we go out if it rains. And basically everybody who has supported us, because we couldn't have done this stall and done such a grand amount without the support of everybody local. I just say thank you very, very much to them.
And how much have you raised so far? I know this year's been a bumper year, hasn't it?
That has been a bumper year. We've been out an extra long time. We normally only run it for a couple of weeks, but due to the old COVID poking its nose in, we thought that we'd run a bit longer, because people have been grateful for the books and jigsaws. And in total, we're now on 3,000.
Fantastic, and over 1,000 of that has been this year, hasn't it? So that's
yeah,
been...
and we haven't stopped yet. So every time we go over another 100, we think, how much further are we going to get? And everybody on the road has been willing us to get 4 figures on the board, and we've now done it yesterday. So we're really chuffed with that.
Oh, that's just brilliant. I mean, thank you, Rishenda. Thanks, Martin. You're both doing an incredible job. We really appreciate your support. And for those of you watching this video, please get in touch with us here at Central Services if we can help you. Obviously, either with breast reconstruction concerns for you or anybody that you know, or with a fundraising idea. We're happy to help. We're on 01603 819 113 or info@keepingabreast.org.uk. Thanks very much. Thanks so much, guys. You're doing a fantastic job.
Well, thank you to Keeping Abreast.
Yeah, thank you for all your support for us.
Yes, thank you.
Right, so before we go, Rishenda's got one final tip for us, which sounds like a good idea to me.
I do a couple of things. Firstly, I thank everybody who I can in person, but also I thank all the kind people who have donated things, example, a high chair, stair gates. I go around, I write a little thank you note and pop it through the door. And also on the Nubo board, what we run it for a couple of weeks after the stall has been closed up and put a massive thank you for people who I do and don't know. And also we still keep putting the final amount because sometimes people are still kind and just pop a donation in.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Well, yeah, I think thank yous are really important, and thank you both. Thanks very much.
You're very welcome. Thank
Bye.
you.